Hi, I'm Doug Dillette. I'm a coach with the Utica Blue Sox, here for another installment for our baseball videos at Field of Dreams Sports Complex in Utica, New York. These videos, you can see them on uticabluesox.net, and they're free, okay? Today we're going to talk a little bit about catching, basically the setup. We might take it a little bit further there. Again, just the basics. All right, I have my friend Matt here, Matt Lux, who was a bat boy with us for the last couple of years. He was a catcher, so we're going to go over a few things real quick. Okay, first setup. All right, if you see where Matt is right now, he's got a good distance. He's in a good athletic position where he's got a good base. We don't want our feet too close together. And see if you notice how his toes are pointing out at like a 45-degree angle. So we got a good athletic base. All right, to be able to move on the ball if the pitch is thrown wide and we got to go down and block it. Now blocking, we're going to go over down the road, shortly down the road, but not today. Okay, we're going to cover a couple other things. All right, now as far as Matt and how he receives the ball, we do not want to be too firm where we receive it. And Matt, if you stick your glove right out there like that, that's too stiff. Okay, we don't want to be too stiff with it. Okay, and too firm. All right. At the same time, we don't want to be too soft with it. In other words, it's taking it back in, all right, to your body. Because what happens here, all right, now I'm going to stand up for a second. If I'm the umpire and I'm behind Matt and Matt catches it too soft, all right, I as an umpire lose focus of that ball because it's in on his chest. So we might lose a strike there, a strike call. Okay. So it's important to be out in front, be firm with it, but not too firm, and a little soft with it, but not too soft. Where we're out in front, the umpire has a good view of the ball going into the glove, so we can make a better determination on if it's a ball or a strike. Okay, now more so too for pitchers. I know a lot of pitchers are like this. It's important too when there's nobody on base. Matt's in his position now to receive. He's going to give a good target to the pitcher. See if you notice how his chest is up in the air. We want a chest up in the air. It gives a pitcher a better target to throw. The pitcher has a better background with this glove, behind this glove. So it's easier for a pitcher to focus in on that glove. If we're too close and bent down here, we're shortening it up. A pitcher sees a very, very fine place to put the ball, and it might make a big difference in how he throws a pitch and how he locates it. So we want to be nice and tall, good chest with a glove in front of it so the pitcher has a good idea of a good target to throw at. Okay, now we're going to do a little drill here today too. We talked about not being too firm, not being too soft. All right, so I'm going to get out in front of Matt, and we're going to show you how not to be, how to teach to strengthen your hands basically. All right, so where you're not going to be too firm or too soft with receiving that baseball. Okay, so we're going to do a little drill here. It's good for you guys. This is a very good drill to learn at home. It's going to strengthen your hands. We got to have a strong hand as a catcher. All right, not an easy drill. You guys are going to have a tough time with it at first, but the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Good. All right, so you just saw that one drill that we used. That's a good drill to strengthen your hand. Now, if we want to take it a little bit more advanced, okay, we have a little plastic golf ball that I'm going to have Matt put in between his ring finger and his pinky finger. All right, go ahead, Matt. So this is going to make it a little bit tougher. He's still catching it with those three fingers. We're still strengthening it. It's going to be actually better. It's going to strengthen his hand even more. Eventually, as kids get a little bit older, that golf ball will turn into a baseball. Okay. Right now, they're too young to be able to handle that. A baseball's too big to hold in those two. All right, and I'm going to throw a few baseballs to him and demonstrate. Yeah, boy, good. Okay, now one position I'd like to talk about is up until now we talked about with no runners on base. Now Matt's going to show you the position that you want to get into as a catcher when there are runners on base. So Matt, let's get in position where there's no runners on base. Nobody's on base. Again, he's got a good base, athletic position. His toes are pointing in a 45-degree angle. His chest is up okay? This is the correct position. He's hiding his backhand, which is something else that we didn't touch on earlier, all right? He's hiding that hand. We want to hide that thumb, all right? As a catcher, behind the leg, behind your back, this thumb is very important. We hurt one of these fingers, we might be able to get away with it. We hurt our thumb, and we're not going behind the dish anymore. Okay, so if you notice where Matt had his hand behind him, that's to protect that throwing hand and thumb. Okay, now Matt's going to show you now if we get runners on base, all right, we have to be in more of a ready position in case that runner steals. So now, Matt, I want you to get into more of a position, all right? If you notice, he got upright a little bit more, his butt's up in the air a little bit more, he's in more of a better throwing position, all right? So now he can hop up and throw a runner out going to second base or going to third base, all right? And we're going to show you a couple examples of how Matt's going to do this. You all right? Good. And again. Good. Okay, now you notice Matt's throwing with a cast on, so he's a tough kid for us. You can get down here, Matt, again. All right, so if you notice how Matt received those baseballs, all right, he had the glove out. He was still firm with it, but not too firm. As he didn't pop up and spin, it was catch, right foot, left foot, and then throw. Okay, so Matt, that's the correct position to be in and how to throw runners out at second base or third base. All right, again, Matt got a cast on. He did a great job. He's tough because he's a baseball player. Follow your passion, live your dreams.